Welcome to Live Interactive English. Everybody, I'm Shane.
I'm Hanny. Shane, what's wrong?
I'm just very tired.
Wait, let me introduce our title of the article, which is Back with a Boom, the New Era of Supersonic Flight.
Yes, speaking of flights, I just flew back from the US, Los Angeles to Taipei.
Wow, that must have been a long flight.
Guess how many hours it took?
12 hours?
14 hours!
14 hours! Oh my gosh.
Goodness, I'm so tired. Oh, wow.
Oh, I do remember that last year I flew from Taiwan to Germany, and it took 13 hours.
Oh, wow. Are you able to sleep well on an airplane?
No.
Me neither. I'm kind of afraid of flying. So if there's any turbulence, I get really worried and I'm just nervous the whole flight. It's hard for me to relax and just sleep. I see people sleeping like before takeoff.
True.
And they sleep through the takeoff and I'm sweating. How is this big, heavy airplane going to fly into the sky? It's crazy.
Yeah, 我有发现有一些人真的可以从起飞前就开始睡，一路睡到降落。就是连有这个乱流 turbulence 的时候，他们也都不会醒来。
They don't care. Yeah, I wish I could be that person, especially since, you know, it takes so long to fly places. It's a long flight.
Yeah, 而且我也担心屁股很痛。
And there's no leg room. Oh boy. Okay, why don't we get into today's topic?
Yeah, the new era of supersonic flight.
It may be hard to believe, but there is an old mode of transportation that is faster than anything available to the public today: supersonic passenger flights. While modern airplanes are subsonic, supersonic flights were able to travel faster than the speed of sound. This meant they could take passengers on trips across the ocean in half the time of subsonic flights. So why did we stop flying supersonic?
Hi, welcome to our Cloze test unit.
Right, so we have Back with a Boom, the new era of supersonic flight.
好，我们这次的课文会关于超音速飞行的新时代。好，老师，我想先问我们第一个单字 ERA. How do you pronounce it?
Era.
Era.
But you could also say era.
Era 或是 era 都有人这样发
I
音。
think era is a little bit more common, at least in American English.
Yeah. So what does it mean?
Well, it's just a period of time that is associated with a particular quality, a particular event, person, etc.
所以这个 era 或是 era 它就有时代啊，或是时期的意思。For example,
we live in the era of computers and the internet.
So that's the digital era,
The
right?
digital era.
Era.
都可以，都可以。
好，那我们标题里面还有一个字是 boom.
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 什么意思啊？
Well, okay, we know boom can mean like an explosion, right? It's like boom, boom, right?
Right.
But it could also mean that something grows quickly. So it's the same idea. When something booms, it's like this.
我就想象那个爆炸画面，它会 boom.
So it's like something is exploding with popularity or progress.
Right. 所以这个 boom 它可以指这个增长、繁荣，或者是也可以当状声词去描述说像这个突破音速时候这个音爆轰隆隆的声音。所以我们课文标题用到 back with a boom， 它可以表达重回成长，让它再度成长茁壮起来，或者是那种重现音爆的双关语义。然后我们还有一个字是 supersonic.
Right. Super.
Super 就是超级或者是超越啊，
like
在什么之上
Superman,
Yeah,
right?
就像超人嘛 right. 然后 sonic 它就是跟音速声音有关，所以合在一起就是超音速的 Right.
Exactly.
So let's start reading, all right?
Okay, it may be hard to believe, but there is an old mode of transportation that is faster than anything available to the public today. Supersonic passenger flights.
Not Superman.
Not Superman. Supersonic passenger flights. Airplanes.
Right, OK. 好，那这边有一个单字是 transportation.
Okay. Well, so to transport something, right, means to take something from one place to another place, right?
哦，所以 transport 这个动词就是运输的那种意思嘛。
Right. So the act of doing that, we call that transportation, right? So it could be for moving passengers from one place to another, goods.
We can also use this word to mention a type of vehicle, right?
Right, exactly. So what kind of transportation do you use? The answer could be my feet,
Or a bus.
my scooter, a car.
Right, an airplane.
Sure, if you fly often, right? So like for an example sentence, of course, you could talk about public transportation. So public transportation often gets crowded. So that's taking the public, right? Transporting them from one place to another.
哦，所以这个 transportation 它就有那种交通工具啊，或是交通系统运输的意思。那我们说 public transportation 就是大众运输工具咯。And then the next vocabulary word is passenger.
Right. So a passenger is a person who's traveling from one place to another in a car, bus, train, ship, airplane, etc., and who is not driving or working on it.
So if you're driving it, then you're the driver.
You're the driver, right? You're not the passenger.
Yeah, 好，所以这个 passenger 就是乘客的意思。那么 passenger flight 就可以指客机。Right.
So,
For example,
for example, the passengers got off the bus.
哦，乘客就下公车了。好，那另外我们还用到一个补充单字是 mode， 它就是指方式、方法的意思。Okay, so continue reading.
Okay. Blank, modern airplanes are subsonic. Supersonic flights were able to travel faster than the speed of sound.
好，题目意思是空格，现代的飞机是次音速，超音速班机的飞行速度能够比音速还要快。那补充一下，我们前面学到 supersonic 是超音速的，那这边的 subsonic 就是指次音速、亚音速的这个 sub 就是在什么下面
Below the speed of sound.
Right. 或者是它有次于的意思。好，那这边考我们连接词来看选项咯。Our options are
A, unless.
除非、如果不，
B, after.
在点点点之后。
C, while.
它可以表达而、然而，或者是虽然、尽管，或是在什么期间与什么同时。
And D, since.
它可以表达由于、因为，或者是有自从的意思。那题目句子前半句提到现代的飞机是次音速，然后后半句说超音速班机的飞行速度能够比音速还要快。前后子句表达了对比讯息，所以要填入能够引导对比或相反情况的连接词，所以最适合的是 C while 去表达而、然而。也就是说啊，我们要表达现代的飞机怎么样怎么样，而超音速班机怎么样怎么样。So the correct sentence would be
while modern airplanes are subsonic, supersonic flights were able to travel faster than the speed of sound.
Wow.
Wow.
No wonder we use the word boom, like boom.
Yeah, well, you know,
Goes
when
really
you
fast.
break the speed of sound, there is a boom.
Yeah, 就是那个超过音速的那个音爆声。
So if you've ever seen like jet airplanes flying through the sky, once they pass the speed of sound, they make a boom sound.
Like deafening sound, right? Okay, so continuing.
This meant they could take passengers blank across the ocean in half the time of subsonic flights.
他说啊，这意味着他们可以用次音速班机一半的飞行时间，载着乘客穿越海洋。空格这边考我们片语，我们来看选项哦。Our options are
A. On trips.
在旅行中
B. At home.
在家
C. On offer.
它可以表达可供使用的、提供的或是代售的。
D. For a drive.
去兜风。OK， 从语义上来看，应该是要表达载着乘客穿越海洋旅行，所以最适合选项就是 A on trips. And the correct sentence would be
This meant they could take passengers on trips across the ocean in half the time of subsonic flights.
right. So why did we stop flying supersonic? Why?
Why?
If they're so good, why do we stop using them?
That's a good question. Maybe we'll address that after the break.
Yeah. See you after the break.
Supersonic flights ended in 2003, not long after a deadly crash in 2000 raised safety concerns. Moreover, the plane's loud noises proved unpopular with many who lived near to airports or flight paths, and their high fuel consumption made them expensive to run. However, with the help of new technology, several private companies and organizations are working to bring supersonic flights back by fixing the old issues of safety, noise, and cost. If they are successful, you may well be able to fly from London to New York in as little as 90 minutes.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a nice break.
Yeah, so before the break, we were talking about the supersonic passenger flights.
Correct, and we mentioned subsonic passenger flights. That's what we're taking now.
Now,
right?
yeah. But why do we stop using supersonic flights?
Well, why don't we find out? Let's look at the reading.
Okay.
Let's do this. Supersonic flights ended in 2003, not long after a deadly crash in 2000, blank, safety concerns.
哦，他说啊，超音速班机在2000年发生一场致命坠机的事故，空格安全疑虑后不久，便于2003年停飞。那这边用到 deadly 就是描述致命的、致死的。好，那这边考我们动词，那因为空格后面有受词 safety concerns， 所以我们要选择有及物用法的动词。我们来看选项 ，Our options are
A. Expressed.
表达、表述。
B. Arose.
出现、产生。那注意 arose 是 arise 的过去式，那它是不及物用法，所以不考虑哦。
C. Risked.
可以表达冒险做什么什么。
D. Raised.
它有引起、增加或是提高的意思。那语义上来看，应该是要表达那场致命的坠机事故引起了安全疑虑，所以最适合选项是 D. Raised. So the correct sentence would be
Supersonic flights ended in 2003, not long after a deadly crash in 2000 raised safety concerns.
Wow, that caused a lot of death.
Yeah, but airplanes crash. I wonder if it was something to do with flying at a supersonic speed, which caused the problem, or if that was just a coincidence.
不晓得是不是真的只是单纯速度的原因，对不对？那我们继续来看看。
Moreover, the plane's loud noises proved unpopular with many who lived near to airports or flight paths, and their high fuel consumption, blank.
此外，这些飞机的噪音很大，结果不受许多住在机场或航道附近的居民欢迎，而且他们的高油耗空格。那这题是考我们词组，来看选项。Our options are
A. Allowed them to arrive fast.
让他们能够快速抵达。那么 allow 在这边表示使能够、使得以怎么样，我们常常会用 allow somebody to 加原形动词。
B. Provided them with lots of money.
提供他们很多钱。那 provide somebody with something 就是提供某人某事物。
C. Made them expensive to run.
使他们的运作成本高昂。
D. Gave them easy flights.
让他们轻松飞行。那语义上来看，应该是要说高油耗使他们的运作成本高昂。其他3个选项说高油耗让它可以快速抵达，提供很多钱，或是轻松飞行，都不符合语义。所以答案选 C. Make them expensive to run. So the correct sentence would be.
Moreover, the plane's loud noises proved unpopular with many who lived near to airports or flight paths, and their high fuel consumption made them expensive to run.
好，课文句子里面用到 high fuel consumption 来表达高油耗。那我们就来看这个单字咯。So the vocabulary word fuel.
Fuel, right? So fuel is a material. For example, coal, oil, gas that is burned to produce heat or power.
所以这个 fuel 就是有燃料的意思。
Right. So, for example, you could say wood and coal can both be used as fuel.
That's right. 好，那我们也有提到 consumption 这个字就是消耗或是消耗量，它是不可数名词。Okay, so continuing.
However, with the help of new technology, several private companies and organizations blank to bring supersonic flights back by fixing the old issues of safety, noise, and cost.
他说，然而在新技术的帮助下，一些私人公司和组织透过解决安全、噪音和成本等等老问题来恢复超音速飞行。那 bring something back 在这边就是表达恢复、重新使用。那这边是考我们动词时态，来看选项。Our options are
A. Work. B. Worked. C. Had worked. D. Are working.
那从上下文判断，这边应该用现在进行式表达正在进行的动作啊、习惯或是趋势，也就是要表达说一些私人公司和组织正努力，透过解决安全、噪音和成本等老问题来恢复这个超音速飞行。那最适合答案就是 D. Are working. And the correct sentence would be.
However, with the help of new technology, several private companies and organizations are working to bring supersonic flights back by fixing the old issues of safety, noise, and cost.
And if they are successful, you may well be able to fly from London to New York in as little as 90 minutes.
90 minutes from London to New York. I know that typically would take like 7 hours, maybe 8 hours.
对，如果从伦敦到纽约本来可能要7个小时左右的航程，突然变成90分钟。
Wow, you can't even.
That's incredible.
You can't even fly to anywhere around like another country from Taiwan in 2 hours. Japan, maybe.
Okinawa?
Okinawa, but yeah, that's true.
Right.
But very few places. Like, wow, that would be like a 5-minute flight if it were supersonic.
好酷哦！真希望它真的可以回归。那这边补充一下 ，may well 它是表达很有可能怎么样，后面要接原形动词。那 as little as 90 minutes 就是少到只要90分钟。
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I could get to LA in just a few hours.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm pretty excited about supersonic flights coming back again.
Me too.
Hopefully nothing messes it up.
希望不会啦。Anyway, so that's it for today, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It may be hard to believe, but there is an old mode of transportation that is faster than anything available to the public today: supersonic passenger flights. While modern airplanes are subsonic, supersonic flights were able to travel faster than the speed of sound. This meant they could take passengers on trips across the ocean in half the time of subsonic flights. So why did we stop flying supersonic? Supersonic flights ended in 2003, not long after a deadly crash in 2000 raised safety concerns. Moreover, the plane's loud noises proved unpopular with many who live near to airports or flight paths, and their high fuel consumption made them expensive to run. However, with the help of new technology, several private companies and organizations are working to bring supersonic flights back by fixing the old issues of safety, noise, and cost. If they are successful, you may well be able to fly from London to New York in as little as 90 minutes.
Here's how to play. The host will be holding 3 cards. Each card will have 2 sentences containing a secret vocabulary word or phrase that has been replaced by the word bear. The host will read the sentences out loud for the contestants to guess. Whoever guesses first gets a point. The person with the most points wins. And you can play along too.
All right, everybody, let's play Guess the Bear. I'm Carolyn.
I'm Toi.
And I'm Josh.
All right, are you feeling ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Our first one is a noun and it's one word. The bears fought bravely in battle. Once the war ended, the bear returned home.
Soldier.
Children.
Soldier.
Okay.
Okay, so the soldiers fought bravely in battle. Once the war ended, the soldier returned home.
Makes sense now once you know it.
All right, the second one is a verb and it's one word. You'll feel better once you bear your issues. He couldn't choose when bared with so many options.
Deny, no.
Resolve.
Accept,
Can you
believe,
say
believe.
You'll feel better once you bear your issues. He couldn't choose when bared with so many options.
Given. Received.
wait.
You'll feel better when you bear. Express.
All right, I'm gonna
Sold.
help you
Sold.
both out. The word is face or face.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
It's a verb. You'll feel better once you face your issues. He couldn't choose when faced with so many options.
That was not
Yeah,
even
that
at the
was
top of my
okay.
head
We
at
were
all.
faced with the difficult bear.
All right, and the last one, it's a phrase and it's 2 words.
Okay.
She forgave him, bear, he never said sorry. He brought an umbrella with him, bear, the sky was clear.
But the.
Even though?
Even though. All right, let's hear the sentences. She forgave him even though he never said sorry. He brought an umbrella with him even though the sky was clear. As you often have to do in Taiwan because it could rain
I
anytime.
enjoyed myself.
So Toi is our winner today. Congratulations. That melon was a little bit tough.
That one was.
Yeah.